I've lived here all my life in this place called Indiana. I've been all over the state. But what have I seen? What do I really know about the land and its people? For 6 days, I traveled by bike along some of the most obscure spots of northwestern Indiana, asking one question: what do you think of Indiana?
So
people are friendly?
People are generally friendly, yeah. So it's a good place to live so far.
Yeah.
Oh, lots of cornfields and bean fields. But we like it because there's not any mountains. You never feel hemmed in, and it's beautiful.
Go camping, go hiking, and also make a lot of friends and do the winter sports.
First stop on my trip, I'm at Leo's Family Restaurant in Lakeville, Indiana. It's time for breakfast.
Great state, great place to live. People are friendly. Restaurants like this are outstanding.
So that is a country burrito. How am I going to eat all that?
Quiet, pretty small.
Born and raised here. I'm 72 years old and don't know much about any place else to live. It's just
Just the nicest place I've ever been. That's about all I can say.
I'm at the Chief Menominee statue. I don't know if I'm saying it right or not, but it's a statue commemorating when the Potawatomi Indians were driven out of here, just south of Plymouth.
scenery, definitely. Hills, it's not flat, all the trees, especially over the summertime. Oh, the green.
Look around. Right, we got a beautiful lake right there. It's a great place to be.
I've arrived at my first stop. I am in Culver, here to spend some time with some old friends. Don and Anna have been my friends for over 30 years, and I have so many great memories of visiting Culver. Don drives truck and was out on the road, but Anna took good care of me and treated me to a night out at the local VFW for open mic night.
I'm the bartender here at the VFW, and tonight is open mic night, and we have serve free food on Mondays, and it's the organization for the veterans of foreign war and their family and friends.
The community here is just awesome. They're awesome people.
So I've made a lot of good memories here, like running through cornfields.
Yeah, we also have we have big cities, we have medium cities, and we have the country.
I just enjoy the cornfields and the country aspect, driving around just for fun.
I mean, there's nothing really here except for cornfields, so.
I sang goodbye to my hostess here who took such good care of me. I'm off on my way to Monticello. Aww. Oh, it's a beautiful morning. I'm just getting underway. I stopped to take a look at the map, and this road would be better to get to where I'm going. But this road, there's a really cool old barn up there.
Like people sleep on Indiana, but I think it's really quite pretty.
Okay.
And I'm good. I like the corn as well. This time of year. Yeah, this time of year, really good corn.
Indiana is a wonderful place to live. It has all 4 seasons. We love it here. This is the Tippecanoe River, and we really appreciate it. And natural resources, and the Parks Department owns most of this around here, so
wow,
a little more natural living in this area. So I did have somewhat of a route planned. I even look at my map here and there. But somehow I still managed to get lost. This led to a brief visit to Fulton County, Indiana.
We may get cold in the wintertime, we may get hot in the summertime, but I wouldn't go any other way.
I've lived in Indiana since I was in 3rd grade in small town Winnemac, and it was a great place to raise our 4 kids.
Cool.
You know, at that time you didn't have to really worry about crime or different world now.
Well, raised and born here and retired and came back to live here because it's such a great state.
Oh, cool.
So I'm living in the house that I grew up in.
Oh, wow.
On the farm. So I fixed everything he broke, right? Fixed everything I broke as a kid.
Been here since 1967.
Wow.
Dad moved me from California to here. I've moved to Florida, moved to Michigan, always come back.
Lived here my whole life. I love it. The Midwest is the place to be. I live in a little town in Royal Center. Drove 80 miles to work. Come home. I live in the same. I'm back in the same house I grew up in. I've never moved off my home street. I watch all this stuff on the news, and I worked over at Kokomo, and I always sing the praise of the guys over there. I live in God's country.
Stopping to catch my breath. I think I'm like 5 miles from Buffalo, where I plan to stop to eat. About 10 miles from Monticello. Slow moving because I'm talking to so many people and taking so many pictures, but that's okay. It's fun. It's so beautiful out.
A little too conservative for me.
I'm at the Whiskey and Wine Saloon in Monticello, Indiana. I have one incredible sandwich. It's called a shipwreck. Messy but wonderful.
It must be a good place to live, Indiana, because I keep leaving and coming back to Indiana.
Sure, I'm cycling, but I'm at Indiana Beach here. Let's have a little fun while we're at it.
Well, we have plenty of opportunities here, job opportunities.
Monticello's the best city in Indiana.
Yeah.
There's more than corn in Indiana.
Actually, yeah, it is.
Boy,
what you think about Indiana.
I think it kind of sucks, to be honest.
Why does it suck?
Not that much to do here except for Indiana Beach. Weather. It changes in a heartbeat.
Hey, there's more than corn in Indiana.
That's all you got?
That's all I got, man.
Good morning. It is Wednesday. I'm in Monticello, Indiana, on my way to Fair Oaks, Indiana. Harcos is all loaded and ready again. I'm hungry. Let's get something to eat.
I like the people. I really do. I think it's interesting here. I think you get a diverse grouping because you get people from the south and you get people from the north, especially in this part.
As with always, we got the best Mexican food. We double eggs here, and we got good service. You need to come and see us.
That was a good breakfast. I ate too much. On to Fair Oaks. That is such an amazing painting. It's a shame it's stuck here in a back alley. I hope a lot of people see that. It's just incredible.
It's a small, loving community.
And so I accidentally stumbled upon this place, and I'm really just loving the artwork. So I'm gonna mosey around here a little bit before heading east.
It's flat land, a lot of cornfields.
At least this part of Indiana, I think it has the best of the United States has to offer, because you're pretty close to world-class city, Chicago, and then you have the rural vibe where we're at now.
I spent in 94, I took off on a CBR 1000F touring bike. 93, the thing looked like a spaceship compared to any other motorcycle on the road. I got fully outfitted and I took off, and I lived in the back of that bike for 5 years. Backroads of America, Mexico, and Canada.
Is that incredible?
And then I ran out of money. I come back here, which is my hometown, and started a business. Now I'm retired and getting ready to go again.
I made it to my hotel in Fair Oaks, Indiana. I guess they knew I was coming. If you're a cyclist, one thing you look for in a hotel is if they have a hot tub.
A lot of corn. No beaches, just corn.
It's dinner time here at Fair Oaks. Looks good. All right, leaving Fair Oaks, heading north. Looking forward to seeing Crown Point. Looks like a cool little city. So behind me, way back there, is a giant table, which is an advertising thing for Fair Oaks Farm. I want to get closer, but it's about 300 yards away across the field. Pretty cool though, I can see it. This is the Flight 4184 Memorial here in the middle of nowhere in a country road.
Go get yourself something to drink.
Man, something to eat. They have good food here?
Yes, very good.
Okay.
Tell you what, I don't know if you watch your diet or not, but the adult grilled cheese sandwich is a dive. What's your name, man?
Kenneth.
Who?
Kenneth.
Kenneth. Nice to meet you. I'm Monty.
Monty, nice to meet you. So just tell me what you think about Indiana.
Indiana's a great place to live and very good people.
Tell them about Grudy and Hoosier.
Oh, about Indiana?
Uh-huh.
I love Indiana. We got corn. Oh boy, that's about it.
I'm at the Backcourt Bar in Crown Point, Indiana. Great people here. I asked if my bike would be okay, so they said, hey, just bring it in.
This is Backcourt Bar and Grill. It's a great place to go. We have a lot of dart players. We have leagues and tournaments, and we have open mic night. Check it out.
Indiana's cool. I like it.
Yeah, you lived here all your life?
No. I grew up in Chicago Heights, that's in Illinois.
Okay.
Right across the border.
Okay.
And I got kind of rough and nasty. For work, I moved out here to Crown Point, retired, living a good life, man, on top of the world.
Got a little bit of everything around here. You know, it's not out in the boonies, it's not too crowded. Although this area right here is getting real crowded now, you know, the last few years since the Illinois people all come in.
It's very bland. You get jaded to it. I mean, we only have Indianapolis, so there's Chicago. Everyone, I would say a lot of Indianians, they say, we are from Chicago. That should say something in itself, that if people are from Indiana saying they're from Chicago, maybe they don't want to be in Indiana.
Every Thursday we have a cruise night in Bulldog Park, Crown Point, Indiana. Custom cars come. We get 50 to 60 cars under the roof here, and then it's usually from 4 o'clock till 8.
I live in Cedar Lake, Indiana. I love it. It's great out here.
I lived in Chicago and I moved to Crown Point. I really like it.
I've lived in Indiana for 81 years, so I must love it. That's the only place I go.
Years ago, this town was one of the best towns around. Due to politicians and overdevelopment, now it's overcrowded.
Well, you're in Indiana, you're specifically in what we call the region. So we have more Chicago influence than Indiana influence. You're going to get more Chicago Bears
We like to be more associated with Chicago.
Taxes. I like the Indiana taxes.
I love it. I actually grew up here, lived in California for 25 years, and I'm glad to be back in Indiana.
I'm on the outskirts of Maryville. I've had such a great day, met such fun people, saw pretty cars, ate good food. I'm trying to find my hotel now. I'm in the city, so things are a little more interesting. Looks like a beautiful morning to ride. I'm going to be on a trail today too. Looking forward to that. Off to see my brother.
Well, I was raised here, so I wanted to get out. Honestly, I just moved back here from Arizona. And I'm again. So Indiana is nice, but definitely leave and travel other places, definitely.
I love Indiana.
What do you love about it?
Changing weather. Middle of every place.
Okay, I'm about to get on the old Savannah Trail here in Hobart, Indiana. This will take me all the way to Chesterton. Should be a beautiful ride.
I love the weather. It's mid-70s, high 60s, probably 5-6 months out of the year.
Indiana has been my home for my whole life. It's just down-home people. Everybody knows everybody. This shop started actually in an auto repair across town, progressed over to here and became just a bicycle shop because there used to be the rails where the train tracks came through and they made it into a bike. trails, so I decided to open a business of bikes because I love bikes from a kid. This is a custom bike. This is the concept picture that I had drawn that I'm building right now. Can't wait to get it all back and get it together. It's going to be a cool looking bike.
It's all right. I want to move to Michigan though.
I just love the way everything, we have the parks, everything is nearby. I don't have to go up to Wisconsin or northern Illinois to enjoy it. It's okay. I mean, I don't. They could improve on more of the roads and some of the parks, but it's a nice town.
I remember those days. Only my grandson now.
A little different than Chicago.
How so?
A lot. It's a lot peacefuler and a lot of different laws, different everything.
You gotta appreciate some place that furnishes bike stands.
We're all U.S. Steel retirees.
Worked all together. Yeah, 51 years.
How many were you doing?
41 here.
The trails here are really nice. Like right now, this section is really shaded all the way down.
I'm a coordinator for the Maria Reiner Center, Senior Center in Hobart.
Okay.
Bike rides on Thursdays also. Got fish and lunch on Friday.
I'm from Illinois.
Okay.
So Indiana's like a foreign country to me. But I'm learning the language. Like, I didn't know that wash had an R in it.
It doesn't.
And car has got an O in it.
Only if you live south of 30.
Because people out here, they wash their car.
Just had lunch at the Village Tavern here in Portage, Indiana. On to Kevin's.
Oh, no, you don't want my opinion.
I really like the beach.
You know, I've driven through it on the highways before. I didn't like it, but I stopped at Indiana Dunes, and this has really changed my opinion.
Man, it's my brother Kevin's. Another beautiful ride.
Hello. You might remember Kevin from such videos as...
Yes, I use this footage.
I like Four Seasons. I like that it's spacious in a lot of places.
What don't you like about it?
It's too crowded in a lot of places.
That was Melissa. She doesn't like to be on camera, but I had to do it to her anyway.
We need to try to find some wood.
What's your opinion of Indiana, Kevin?
Of Indiana? I like it as long as I can hide from it.
So we really should just make breakfast at home, but we're being lazy and paired. We're gonna go out and get something to eat for breakfast. Hey, I'm on vacation, right, Kevin?
He's on vacation.
I like going to the dunes in Indiana, and our beaches around in Indiana I think are really nice. All you'll find here is corn and soybeans.
All right, saying goodbye to my host. Say goodbye, Kevin.
Goodbye, Kevin.
I'm gonna head home. Bye, animals. Bye. Yeah, welcome me some more. Yeah, there we go.
One last ride of the week. Harkos and I are heading home.
You know, not too expensive to live here. It's a pretty good place.
All right.
We got a lot going on. We got the lakefront, you know, big old beach to do whatever we want.
So here are my findings so far. People who have lived here all their life love it. They never want to leave. The people who've left and come back. If you're older, you love it here. If you're younger, you think it's boring and you want to get out. I am back in my own county. I am home in St. Joseph County, Indiana. I slept in a different county every night this week. I am less than 7 miles from home. I have ridden this road so many times before, and now, one last time. Indiana is a very diverse place, and I only covered a tiny piece of a big state. Everyone who took the time to speak to me was so friendly. I know Indiana has problems, but one thing is for certain. This is home.
Oh, I enjoy it thoroughly. Yeah, lots to see, lots to do. About it.
We have a camera.